What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Say So, and I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you always watch the full video.
ZAY Osama is the stupidest criminal to ever live. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison, or a good portion of the rest of his life, and there's nothing he can do about it. The feds got him checkmated. He's currently facing a maximum of life in prison right now because he has a proclivity for other people things that he didn't work for.
Their story developing now. A seventh person is arrested in a violent home invasion in Winnetka.
And one of them turned out to be a Chicago rapper. We're checking back in with ZAY,
who is
live at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse with more on this. ZAY?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, those 6 men, all between the ages of 22 and 30, have now been indicted on charges of conspiracy to commit robbery and kidnapping. A 7th man, as you mentioned, was also just arrested yesterday, and prosecutors are saying a criminal complaint is expected to be filed for his alleged role in that home invasion as well. According to this indictment, guys, one of the suspects posed as a food delivery driver to get someone who was inside their home to open up the front door. That is when investigators say the other men who were armed with loaded guns forced their way in. The victim was held at gunpoint for about an hour, physically restrained, while the suspects demanded access to a safe, a computer, and even cryptocurrency accounts. Shortly after, authorities say the group took off, then met up with other...
That had to be somebody that they had to know this nigga. For you to know that he got cryptocurrency accounts, you had to know. Like, nobody just going in, like, nigga, like, doing home invasion and going there. Like, people are waiting for you to leave so they can rob your house, take your safe. But they don't want you to be there and want to get you to give the cryptocurrency. They had to know that you had that. How did they know? And again, more than likely, they probably got this nigga info off of public record. I said before, bro, you should not be able to just Google somebody's name and find out where they live at, who their siblings are. You should not be able to do that, bro. You should need some type of badge, some type of... It needs to be... In order for, like, public record, like, addresses and all that type of shit, businesses or whatever, it needs to be... When you're Googling it, you need to insert a badge number and a court case number because they're being investigated. That's the only reason why you're looking for this. It shouldn't just be any old Joe Schmo from down the street, Google your name and bam. It shit, that's not cool. More likely that's how they got this nigga in.
Alleged co-conspirators to split up their shares. Now, as you mentioned, we have learned one of the people charged is Isaiah Dukes, who some people may know as Chicago rapper ZAY Osama, who now lives in Los Angeles. Fox Chicago has actually interviewed him, and this was last November, after offering to help out a local mom and her young son after they were brutally attacked by a group of kids in Chicago. So far, all 6 men have pleaded not guilty. They will remain in custody pending trial.
It's so dumb. To anybody, bro. I wasn't saying upcoming artist, but anybody, bro, that's seen this video. Before you go rob somebody's house, bro, because mind you, you're going to somebody's house. You don't know what they got in up in that motherfucker. You don't know how crazy they are. You might be going to the blind side of your house. Y'all remember, y'all see, not the blind side, but y'all remember. Y'all seen that movie. He was blind, but he was an army dude. He was whacking them niggas up. You gotta be careful about who house you're going to. And again, before you think about doing that, go find another job. You got one, go get another one. You ain't got one, go get one. Before you do that, nigga, especially like for these niggas, they have the home, they got the nigga. Those else, you are known, very well known artist. Them niggas could have either went and make music, put him on the feature, put that nigga in the background, put that nigga on the thumbnail. Therefore, you make some money. 2, nigga, they could have 7 people come up with a clothing brand. Each 7 people go buy a stack of clothes, and you have this again. ZAY Osama, who's well known, wear the merch in the video, nigga. Drop the link. Tell the people on Instagram this is what the link at for the clothing. Bam, we all make money. Like when you're well known, you have a fan base. A rapper has a fan base, especially when you're again, those of someone makes good music. So therefore, you have a fan base. You're not a nigga getting 20 views. You're getting a massive amount of views. You can easily tell your friends, go buy this merch, nigga. $300 a shirt, which is crazy, but hey, fuck it. $300 a shirt, $300 for the pants. Come on, bro, do that shit for a whole month, and then again, you're well known. You got over 100K subs or follow on Instagram. Promo, nigga, $1,500, $2,000 every day. Every single, like, nigga, let me see. Ain't that $30,000? Shit. Let me see. $1,500. We're gonna say regular price. Promo is not cheap on Instagram. That shit is not cheap. We say $1,500, right? 24-hour posts times 30 days. That's $45,000 right there. Them niggas didn't even get that on this lick. They got a total of 116,000, 100 something thousand. That's only 16 for 7 people. 116K divided by 7 people. They only got 16,000 a piece. Well, you could have gone and got 45 for doing promo in your fucking house. And that's only one thing.
The 7th person arrested is also expected to face federal charges pretty soon here. Now, if convicted, the alleged suspects could face decades in prison, including possible life sentences for kidnapping charges. Guys?
Say, I know this is a lot of information, but do we know how police found these suspects?
Well, the interesting thing is, you know, we heard from the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they say that this very much moved pretty quickly here. They were actually able to secure arrest warrants within 12 days of that home invasion.
These nincompoops went to a multi-million-dollar neighborhood to rob a man worth
2 weeks, bruh. 2 weeks.
$100 million plus in a job so sloppy that the police was able to solve it within 12 days and had every name possible.
Look, y'all, I went to jail for strong arm robbery. Strong arm robbery. Again, bro, I tried not to go in like too much, like too deep about a subject that I don't know nothing about. I went to jail for this shit, bro. I didn't do home invasions because that shit is too dangerous, bro. It's too dangerous, and I know me. That shit, I personally feel like if I did a home invasion and we see the money, and then the person walks up, bro, I'm not stopping. I've already calculated the money in my head. I've already separated everybody's shit. I've already done shit in my mind. The shit I want, I've already bought. So you're not gonna stop me. So that's why I wouldn't do that. So I wouldn't put myself in that position. So again, I went to jail for strong arm robbery, y'all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I have gotten more of a 9 to 5 than I've ever did robbing somebody. And it felt much better. Much, much better. Again, the Mercedes I had, don't have it no more. I cried in that car. I worked for that, nigga. I worked for that, nigga. Like, I have, nigga, since 2016, I have taken no days off. I'm grinding every single day. I don't really get no sleep at night because my mind is running about the next thing I'm about to do. The next post, the next reaction, the next vlog, the next image for my clothing brand, the next post for my blog site. Nigga, I'm mentally working. Trust me, y'all. Before you go run to somebody's house, take your ass to work. Go find you a job. If you got one and that shit not enough, go get you a second job. And then on top of that, hop your black ass on YouTube. Nigga, come make some money. You want to learn something? I'm a nigga who don't charge. I do not charge. Only thing I want is to make sure that you use what I say and you apply the pressure. Do not hit me up. Hey, how you do this? And because I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Do not hit me up and say how you do something on YouTube if you're not gonna really do what the fuck I'm telling you to do. Somebody did that before. He asked me how many subs, how did you get to so many subs? Nigga, I upload 3 videos every single day. Oh, I can't do that. Then you don't want it, then. You don't want it. Again, people, I'm willing to help. I do not charge nobody. I'm not the type of nigga that's going to charge somebody to give somebody some info to get them out of some dumb shit when I can just help you to help you avoid that dumb shit. So if you want to know, hit me up.
Let's walk through this crime so you guys can fully understand why these idiots walked away with almost virtually nothing at all, how they got caught within 12 days, and why ZAY Osama is about to do life in prison. So when they walked into the residence, victim B was who met them at the door because they presented themselves as delivery. They forced their way in. So they was holding victim B at gunpoint. Now, they began to ask victim B, show us the cryptocurrency. It's a how? What are you talking about? Right? So they then called somebody from within the house because the idiots who came in, they understood nothing about what they were doing. So they called somebody. Now, the people they called was actually in the car that was parked like outside, right? A little down the block. And those people were ZAY Osama, his brother, and a few others. So they called them and they began to give them direction. Bro, cryptocurrency isn't something physical, bro. Get a laptop, try to find a safe. That's when they began to tell victim B, show us the laptop, show us the safe. When they walked into the house, they seen a laptop on the kitchen counter. They told her, hey, bro, open up that laptop on the kitchen counter. She said, I don't know the password for that. They just took their word for it so easily. Well, okay, cool. Well, is there a safe? Show us the safe. That's when victim B kind of felt like they was inexperienced and started, trying to push the lines a little too much. That's when they did a move they seen in the movie. They did the, like they cocked the gun back, move. And then once victim B heard that, she began to play ball, right? So then they said, okay, show us the safe. They go to the safe, they enter in the password, and they get a laptop from the safe, and they get a couple of other things from the safe. But for the laptop, victim B still don't know the password for the laptop. I don't know what type of inexperienced stooges ZAY Osama had robbing on his behalf, but while he's outside, these stooges are in the house. So they grabbed the laptop and they grabbed the other things from the safe, and then they walked victim B down to the first floor of the residence. Now, once victim B is in a living room, one of the subjects pushed victim B to the ground and held her face or his face down. Now, I think is a woman, so I'm gonna say her, held her face down. Now, while victim B was being held by one of the subjects, a child, which is victim B's kid, I would imagine, so victim C entered the home. This is no better example of how ZAY Osama and his group of stooges are absolute idiots and morons. So they are supposed to be watching. ZAY Osama, his brother, and others are supposed to be in the other vehicle keeping watch. While they are keeping watch of the home, a child, I'm assuming probably came home from school, probably came home from a neighbor's house somewhere, a child was able to walk straight into the home and see his mom being kneeled on by one subject on the first floor while the other subjects are in the house trying to find more things.
Stupid.
Nobody's keeping watch.
That's exactly what I just said. That's why I wouldn't do no home invasion. Because now look, that's another witness, bro. That's another person that you got to deal with. And it's a kid. I for sure ain't dealing with no fucking kids.
At the door, nobody keeping watch of people coming in and out. So when the child walks in, the mom begins to scream at the kid to run. The kid gets told by the mom to run out the house and call the police. Now, as the kid is running out the house to call the police, the mom bit the finger of the ZAY Osama stooge that's holding her down. Now, when she bit the finger, she was able to escape from the subject's control and fled from the home as well. Now, again, mind you, bro, these people allowed not only a child to walk in and see the mama being held at gunpoint and allow the child to run off and call the police, they also allowed a woman to bite their hand and escape while supposedly supposed to be pinned down at gunpoint. These ain't robbers, man.
Dumb. They got the glove. When she bit the motherfucker, they got that.
These are stooges, bruh. They were looking for victim A, who's actually an owner of a very successful crypto business. So when all the victims left, They got the message and they ran out the house too, and they hopped in their car and they walked away and they ran away. But when I heard they was looking for victim A, who owns a very successful crypto business, and
Top of the morning.
that was his home, I'm thinking they weren't put up to this by themselves, man. I don't feel like
I think most burglaries, not all, but most of them, it's somebody telling them what to do. It's somebody telling them what you got in your house. It's somehow that either they Google, they know it, because again, like for this person, they know that you are a very successful crypto person. You, in this case, for you to have a laptop in the safe, what else would that be? Nigga, that's where the money at right there.
bunch of broke down, disgusting, dusty street dudes thought of, let me go rob a crypto dude. Right?
Facts. That's great all the time.
Let me go rob like the crypto ledger devices and the laptops. Let me like find a way to hack into this, get the password, and I'm still able to transfer over these crypto. Man, stop it, bro. They don't know how to work a crypto ledger device. They don't know how to transfer over crypto without it being traced back to them.
None.
They ran a dummy mission for probably some call center in India somewhere, or some white-collar crypto dude, bro, who got enemies or ops with this dude, and they sent the street dudes to go ahead and get it. Just stupid, just dumb. Now, we found out they were only able to get away with 3 Rolexes, the ledger devices, and a laptop. But they obviously didn't have the passwords for the laptop, so it was unclear how they would have gotten into it.
The laptop got a tracking device in it anyway, and location.
Now, the police got their first breakthrough in this case because Lil ZAY Osama and his homies are dirtbags. They're dirty, right? They're funky. Now, the police got their first hint because
I'm working.
the surveillance footage from the residence showed that subject 3 was wearing distinctly patterned underwear, a red hoodie, jeans, and high-top sneakers.
Hey, let me identify you by your drawers, nigga. What the fuck?
According to Chicago PD. Now, Chicago PD
You still
identified
have them all 6 days later, nigga?
Brown and Franklin as involved in a traffic stop of a red Chevy Cruze by Chicago Police Department on March 7th, 2026. Lil ZAY Osama and his homies, including Brown and Franklin, they committed this crime.
What's a boho ring? What's a boho ring? What's that? Boho ring? I don't know what that is. Oh, I do security.
March 8th of 2026. So the day before, the CPD, right, Chicago PD, stopped them. Now, when they stopped them, Chicago police had body-worn cameras of the stop, and they identified Brown and Franklin by comparison to their state identification photos. Now, the body-worn camera obtained by Chicago PD officers from the stop of Franklin on March 7, 2026 at approximately 7:05 p.m. shows that this dirtbag,
You had the same drawers on, bro. You had the same drawers on days later. You are a bum, my boy.
absolute stinky, funky fool had on the same underwear he wore to the robbery. He had that same underwear on during the traffic stop. So on March 7, 2026, the day before, he had on the same multicolored underwear, the same red hooded sweatshirt, the same ripped jeans, and white sneakers. The exact same. This clown ain't even have the decency to change his underwear. He had on the exact same outfit down to the underwear for multiple days. And to think that you're about to do life in prison, you're facing decades in jail.
Hey, bro, how much of a bum can you be, bro? I've been there when I was a kid. The struggle was majorly real. A nigga was washing clothes in the sink. I come from that struggle. Real struggle, nigga. That's why, again, ain't easy, but nigga, it's better than going, like, when people who fail to realize what you're doing, you're being a bum going to take somebody hard on money. They work for that. They grinded for that. You're a bum trying to steal with it. Instead of going to work for your own, you'd rather take from somebody else. Instead of putting in the work to get what they got, you'd rather take it. So again, I went to jail for it. My last time doing it, nigga, I felt stupid because nigga was like, I just feel like, nigga, I'm not a man, bro. I'm a bum. This person worked hard for what they got. Went out, found them a job, stayed consistent, and they grinded. And me, I'm sitting around all day smoking, and I want to come take theirs. I felt like a bum. So, nigga, even though I didn't want to go to jail, but it was needed for me to realize, nigga, like, yeah, you got to stop this shit. Especially for the last one, wasn't even that great. Like, nigga, people, trust me, work for it. You feel much better about what the shit that you accomplished. It's like going to school, nigga, and finally getting your high school diploma. Going to college, and finally getting your degree. Nigga, shit, I don't know. You want a family, nigga, grinding in that girl, nigga, you got your baby, nigga, some shit, I don't know. Nigga, it just feels much better when you work for it, bro. When you actually put in the work for something and you actually get what you earn, it feels much better. Much better. Every piece of jewelry I got, nigga, I work for it. Off a 9 to 5. People tell you that you can't do off a 9 to 5, they're lying to you. They can't do it, so they're telling you can't do it. And really, they can't do it because their priorities are wrong. I make sure I go to work every single day. There is no days off unless I really need to be off. And I don't call off for nothing. I don't call off. Nigga, I go to work. Overtime, I'm there. Cause what else am I gonna be doing when I'm at home? Nothing. I come to work and still do my videos, nigga. I got it good. So why the fuck when I come to work? Think about that. If you have a job and they be asking you to do overtime, if you don't do the overtime, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go do nothing. You're gonna be at home doing absolutely nothing. Just say if it's your day off. Hey, can you come in and work? No, I don't want to go. What are you finna do that day? What are you finna do that's beneficial towards your pockets, towards your health, towards your future? Nothing. Take your black ass to work, bro.
Because you were dirty. It's crazy, man. To think you could have gotten away with it if you had the decency to change your drawers. Now, once they got an idea of the friend group involved, I'm assuming they just started to look at Instagrams. They looked at one of the other dude's Instagrams, and they found that he was wearing the exact same sneakers he wore to the robbery on his Instagram page. Not only that, they look at his build and seen, okay, like that looks like a very similar build, right to the fat, sloppy dude that we have on this camera footage. One of the subjects from the traffic stop, his phone was actually pinged near the residence of the robbery. So when they seen his phone was pinged near the residence of the robbery, they got a warrant to obviously go through the phone. Now, when they went through the phone, you know what they found? They found these idiots being dumb enough to plan out an entire conspiracy over the phone. Now, remember, there's footage of the subjects going into the home, starting a robbery, and then calling somebody for instructions on what to do. Well, at 4:26 p.m., while the robbery is taking place, the subject from the traffic stop, his phone is pinged near the residence. Well, 20 minutes later into the robbery, like, again, they got a search warrant for, like subject A phone. They see that subject A actually called somebody during the robbery at 4:47 p.m. And the person he called, well, is Lil ZAY Osama's brother, Kill Dukes. So Kill Duke's phone got a call from the subjects while they were committing the robbery, and they have footage of them calling somebody while they're committing a robbery, and that's the only person they called during the robbery. So you know who.
Only thing about the phone call though, you would still have to prove what was said though. Like, yeah, he called me, but you don't know what he said to me. Just because he called during the commission of a robbery does not mean that when he called he asked me about the robbery, or he asked me about how to do something inside of it. He could have called me and said, "Hey, nigga, make sure you go pick this up. Make sure I don't know. If my girl asks you where I'm at, tell her I'm with you, cause I'm out doing some dumb shit. She think I'm cheating, but I'm with you, bro."
Phone got a search warrant next. You guessed it, Kill Dukes. And when they got a search warrant for his phone, forget about it, man. Forget about conspiracy. Got proven when they got access to Lil Zay Osama's brother's phone. You know what they found? The day before the robbery, he's texting almost anybody he could text. Hey, bro, who got a hot car, bro? Who got a hot car, bro? Who got a hot car means a stolen car. March 7th, 2026, CS1.
You're cooked. You're cooked, buddy.
Which is a confidential informant, and Kill Dukes communicated about obtaining stolen cars prior to the robbery. So the person who gave them the vehicle for them to use in the robbery is now cooperating against them. Y'all going to jail, and it's gonna be fun.
I said it, bro. Nigga, it's 7 people. If it's 4, if it's you and 3 other niggas, one of them niggas are going to snitch on you, for sure. One of them niggas are going to snitch on you, for sure. It might be all 3, but for sure one. Guaranteed one of them niggas going to snitch on you.
Very long time. Now, in the evening of March 7, 2026, Isaiah Dukes, which is Lil Zay Osama, Kill Dukes, and the subject vehicle, which is the stolen car, were in the area of the residence at approximately 10 p.m. They was able to track all their phones. Now, on the afternoon of March 8, 2026, Lil Zay Osama, his brother, Chambers, Ramsey, they traveled together from a hotel in Elgin, Illinois to the area of the residence. And they know this because Ramsey texted the confidential informant what his location was. And the confidential informant drove Lil Zay Osama, his brother, and everybody to go meet up at the hotel where Ramsey was. And when they checked the surveillance footage from the hotel, they found, well, everybody was present, including Lil Zay Osama. And they all met up at the hotel. They all hopped in the stolen cars, and the surveillance footage got them all driving up to the residence. A review of the surveillance footage from the hotel showed that Ramsey...
I said this, bro. Like, this is the problem. The problem with people is that they don't know how to adapt to the times we live in. The times we live in, there is no real privacy, bro. There is no real privacy. Like, your personal life, people want to know. Cameras are everywhere, and now, I think certain places. I don't know if it's everywhere. I don't know if it's everywhere yet, but certain places are starting to. They're making cameras to where they can. It's like an X-ray camera to where they can see inside of your car. So, nigga, you got a body in the trunk, nigga. You got pistols, they can see it. You're, like, people, it's over. Stop. It's done. If you think you're going to continue doing these, especially major crimes, and get away with it, you're dumb. I just can't wait till the day they start getting people that's making people go missing. That's what I can't wait for. If y'all follow me on Twitch, make sure you follow Twitch, King Says Yo Live. To my Twitch supporters, followers, y'all see it was a long pause in this video. They go like, hey, again, I am at my 9 to 5. And you gotta sit the hand.
Identified by ATF based on a comparison with Ramsey's state ID photo, was present at the hotel at approximately 6:01 a.m. on March 8, 2026. Based on the review of the hotel security footage, individual A can be seen at the front desk with Lil Zay Osama, his brother, at approximately 5:42 a.m. Video footage from the Elgin Hotel also showed a black man with an afro, wearing glasses, a black shirt, ripped jeans, and white shoes, the exact same thing the robber had on in the house, matching the appearance of Jalen Chambers, who was also present at the hotel at approximately 6:02 a.m. on March 8th of 2026. And then obviously the video footage showed them all hopping in the Cadillac Escalade ESV, which is subject vehicle 3, one of the stolen cars that were seen nearby the residence that was used by these people to rob them folks and get.
People, don't ever be this dumb, y'all. Again, all these people, right? It'd be crazy how all the people will come together for something dumb, but won't come together to go do something positive. Again, they could have easily used this nigga. Which one, I forgot which one is it. I think it's this one. They could have easily used Lil ZAY Osama nigga for much more, bro. We could do a lot of shit legit and make so much money. He has a fan base. When you are well known, like when you have clout you can monetize clout, meaning merch, promo, nigga shit. He could have linked with some upcoming artists and this nigga dropped your like whatever fee that he charged for popular artists to do something. He could have lowered the fee for regular artists, for upcoming artists. Like, nigga, give me 3 bands, I'll do a song with you. You know you're gonna make so much money off of it. You gonna make money off of it because you own the song, and then you already got paid for your feature too.
The police was eventually able to locate the vehicle, and when they located the vehicle, they discovered that one of the idiots had connected their phones to the stolen car, to the hot car, right? He connected his phone via Bluetooth to the hot car. They were able to trace down the Bluetooth MAC address back to his iCloud, and then he was put there as well. They also showed that Lil ZAY Osama had multiple contact before, after, and during the robbery with the subjects, man. Yo, listen, man, I don't know what exactly in the world would convince Lil ZAY Osama to do this, bro. You have a thriving rap career.
For him, he probably thinking, I'm outside, they're inside, I didn't go in, they did it. Nigga, they don't have the money that you have, though. That's what rappers be fed to remember, bro. Like, you're the rapper, you're the famous one, you're the popular one, you're the one that has the great lawyer. Your friends don't. They get public defenders. They're going to snitch on you, bro. They're going to tell you.
And like, it's not as thriving as it once was, but you have a rap career. You have some type of notoriety. You could parlay the fame and attention you get.
His career ain't thriving the way it was because he's not consistent. It's like Lil TJ. You're being more known for dumb shit versus the music. They got to get consistent. Like, it should be nothing else but music. Everything that hits the blogs, the shade room, or whatever, it should be music. It should be never, no moment of no beef, no conflict, no rest, no nothing. Music. Like, that's it. But they don't do that. They end up doing dumb shit. That's the reason why their careers are looking the way it's looking.
Into something. But he was trying to hit a lick of a century, man. He thought this dude is worth $100 million plus. Man, we about to run up on like 10, 15 M's of crypto, and we about to eat. Not even understanding logistically being able to hack or to steal that much crypto and being able to transfer it over to yourself without it being traced.
It's not gonna work. I mean, there are some people who probably do that type of shit and get away with it, but I reacted to a video, like, it was some kids, bro. Even though these niggas did it online and screen record everything, so therefore that's how. And then one nigga, he tried to go above beyond his means, and then that's how they really got caught. But still, nigga, they want to get caught eventually. Like, it's somebody's money, somebody's legal money. Some illegal, you get him, it's a chance. Hey, he gonna let it go because the shit that he's doing is illegal. Somebody's legal money. This is a business person. They're coming to get you, bro. You're going to jail.
It's like, that's a task. You not getting away with it. But he thought he would, man. I don't know what he was thinking, man, but good luck, brother. They say he about to get life. Now, I'm not gonna be surprised. His PSR, his base offense level gotta be in the 30s. Like, his base offense level and everything he has done in his past, good luck, man. Bro, they about to put, like...
I don't think he's going to get life. He's going to probably do some time because, again, I don't think the niggas who he did it with are... It's 7 people. Two to three of them are going to stink for sure. So, he might have cooked himself, bro.